There are truths hidden beneath the surface of our world, unspoken, unsettling, and shockingly real. Tonight we peel back the veil on 25 unbelievable and disturbing facts, the kind of facts that make you shiver in the silence. Let's begin. 1. In ancient Rome, fathers had the legal right to kill their children. If a baby was born weak, deformed, or even just unwanted, Roman law allowed the father to end its life. This wasn't considered murder. It was called patria potestas, a father's power over life and death. 2. Your body contains more bacteria than human cells. For every human cell in your body, there are about 1.3 bacterial cells living inside you, on your skin, in your gut, even in your mouth. You are more microbed than man, a walking, breathing ecosystem. 3. During the Black Death, people were buried alive. The plague moved so fast that victims sometimes appeared dead before they actually were. In panic, towns buried them, only for screams to be heard underground later. Some coffins were found with scratch marks inside. 4. Lake Natron in Tanzania turns animals into stone. This red, eerie lake is so alkaline due to volcanic ash that any animal that touches it gets preserved in a hardened, statue-like form. It's like nature's version of Medusa's gaze. 5. The CIA once drugged innocent people with LSD. In the 1950s and 60s, under a secret program called MK-Ultra, the CIA dosed civilians, prisoners, and even their own agents with LSD to study mind control. Some victims suffered permanent mental damage. 6 over 2,000 people vanish in U.S. national parks each year. They go in and are never seen again. No trace, no belongings, no remains. Some disappear from trails walked daily by others. What's hiding in the forests? No one knows. 7. Doctors used to drill holes in skulls to release evil spirits. This was called trepanation, and it wasn't rare. Patients were awake while doctors drilled into their heads. Some survived, others didn't. The worst part? It was considered therapy. 8. Some turtles can breathe through their rear ends. It sounds ridiculous, but it's true. Species like the Fitzroy River turtle can absorb oxygen through their cloacas, an orifice used for excretion and reproduction. In short, they survive underwater by breathing through their butts. 9. There are more plastic flamingos in the world than real ones. Mass production has overwhelmed nature. The iconic pink lawn ornament has outnumbered the actual bird, a strange, silent sign of human disconnection from reality. 10. The dancing plague of 1518 made people dance to death. It began with one woman in France. Then dozens joined. They danced for days, sweating, shaking, collapsing. Some died from exhaustion, heart attacks, strokes. No music, no explanation, just madness. 11. A spoonful of a neutron star weighs more than Mount Everest. If you could scoop a teaspoon of neutron star material, it would weigh around 6 billion tons. That's heavier than anything on Earth. The laws of physics bend near these cosmic corpses. 12. Real dead bodies are used for car crash tests. Cadavers, donated or unclaimed, are sometimes used in crash simulations to study injury patterns. Your body, even in death, might become science's crash test dummy. 13. There's a jellyfish that lives forever. Physically immortal, the Turritopsis dohrnii can revert its cells back to infancy and start life again. Unless eaten or killed by disease, it can repeat this loop endlessly. Immortality in the ocean's depths. 14. You shed over 40 pounds of skin in your life. That's right. Dead skin falls off daily, becoming dust in your home, on your bed, in the air. Most of the dust you breathe in is you. 15. In some prisons, inmates sleep standing up. In the Philippines and parts of Africa, prisons are so overcrowded that inmates are chained together, sleeping while leaning on each other, packed, like sardines in cells meant for a fraction of their number. 16. A parasite can change your brain. Toxoplasma gondii infects the brain and alters behavior. In rodents, it erases their fear of cats. In humans, it's linked to impulsive actions and even schizophrenia. 1/3 of the global population may carry it. 17. A man in Japan was dead for 3 years before anyone noticed. His rent was automatically paid. Neighbors thought he'd moved. But when someone finally entered the apartment, they found only bones, clothes, and a TV that was still on. 18. Some people believe they're already dead. Cotard's delusion is a rare mental disorder where the patient thinks they're a walking corpse. They refuse to eat, bathe, or speak. In their minds, they no longer exist. 19. Some ants become zombies. A fungus known as Ophiocordyceps infects ants, takes control of their minds, and forces them to climb to a height, then kills them. From their bodies, more fungus sprouts, ready to infect the next victim. 20. There may be another you in the universe. With infinite galaxies, every possible outcome might exist, including one where someone looks like you, talks like you, lives your life, with just one choice different. The multiverse is more than science fiction. 21. In North Korea, punishment is hereditary. If someone commits a crime, their children and grandchildren are also sent to prison camps, born and raised behind barbed wire, for a crime they never committed. 22. A wasp can use a caterpillar as a living nursery. The parasitic wasp lays its eggs inside the caterpillar's body. As the larvae grow, they eat it alive from the inside, and the caterpillar just lays there, paralyzed, conscious, dying slowly. 23. Your brain creates false memories. You might remember something vividly that never happened. Science has proven how easily memories can be manipulated, planted, or completely fabricated. Your past may be a carefully constructed illusion. Sure, the U.S. once planned to attack itself. In the 1960s, Operation Northwoods proposed faking terrorist attacks on American soil to justify war with Cuba. Hijacked planes, fake bombings, all to provoke conflict. The plan was real, signed, approved, but never carried out. 25. After death, your brain stays alive, briefly. For up to 10 minutes, your brain continues to function. You may hear your family crying, hear doctors call the time of death, feel your consciousness slip into blackness, while trapped in your own body. These aren't theories. They're facts. Unbelievable, undeniable, and now unforgettable. If you made it this far, you know the world isn't what it seems. Stay curious, stay aware, and whatever you do, don't turn off the light.